Welcome. I'm Gabby, and this is Our City on the Town.
Welcome to Our City on the Town. I am Kanisa.
Welcome to Our City on the Town. I'm Jan van Diemen.
You can catch us at all of Cape Town's hottest and most exciting arts and culture expeditions. We cover everything from dance, theatre, music, poetry, and all those exciting events you wish you could attend.
But for now, sit back. This is Our City on the Town.
Welcome to Our City on the Town, your arts and entertainment lifestyle show. Remember, if you want to keep up to date with what's happening in and around the mother city, you can find us on social media. Follow us on Twitter at OnTheTownOC or find us on Instagram at Our City on the Town. So today's show, Kanisa is going to be chatting to comedian Lord Kipling. We're also going to be chatting about the Palestine for Solidarity exhibition, as well as the 21st Century Creative event, which is taking place on the 25th of October. So with me in studio, I've got Nora, Kola, and Varushka. Guys, welcome to Our City on the Town.
Thank you for having us.
So I'm very excited. You have a collaboration which is happening between 21st Century Creatives and African-Inspired Dreams.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how you came together and what this event is about.
Well, 21st Century Creative is actually the name of the event.
Yes.
But they're in collaboration with us. We are Point Africa. And it's basically just to create a platform for up-and-coming artists, showing them, giving them the capability to show their artistry, giving them also slight exposure that they might not be able to normally get.
Right. So this event is taking place in Trenchtown,
Yes.
right? So tell me a little bit about how you organized it and where the inspiration came to sort of form this collaboration and what made you guys want to create an event and create this kind of platform.
Basically, it's a platform for established artists and up-and-coming bedroom performers, DJs, whatever you have it. So we basically wanted to provide a platform that will be acknowledged or respected by people who know the established artists, but at the same time the newbies can also get the same respect on the same breath. So we chose 22 creatives.
Wow.
So a combination between poets, singers. We have a comedian, Lloyd Copeland, who's going. What else do we have? We have a lot of people. We have a lyricist. We have
a vocalist as well.
So.
And also, I feel like with 21st Century Creatives, it's if you are in a band and you are perhaps looking for a vocalist, this is where you need to be.
Yes.
Because you never know who you might just come across.
Exactly.
Either it be a producer might just show up or just whatever the case might be, just so that you can just mingle. The whole point of 21st Century Creatives is to mingle.
And to create the opportunity.
And to create the opportunity. That's why we chose Trenchtown specifically, because it's going to be outside in the courtyard, very intimate. Very intimate.
I'm interested. You were saying, did I hear you correctly? You said bedroom performers.
Yeah.
So for the layman, what does that mean?
Okay, fine. I used to be a bedroom DJ, meaning before I hit the clubs and radio, I used to just practice and rock to my own music in the bedroom.
Everyone starts in their bedroom.
Yeah, so I was a bedroom DJ, so now it's getting these bedroom performers to be on stage with established artists, basically. So that's what I want.
I mean, I suppose it can be very intimidating. You know, the gig scene in Cape Town, it's not easy to break into, and you know, you have your regulars. So how does one go about then meeting new people and sort of just networking? So I know you guys also have like a great lineup. You've got Dope St. Jude is part of the lineup. How did you go about choosing who was going to be headlining?
It was so funny because all of the 22 acts who are on this lineup, except for St. Jude, we approached her, we begged her to perform because of what she represents as an artist. The rest of them, most of them, they came in to us and asked for the platform. So it was simply word of mouth. That's how the word is getting around about Point Africa, African-Inspired Dreams, 21st Century Creatives. It's word of mouth.
And for you guys, in terms of like 21st Century Creatives, what does that mean?
For me, it basically means upcoming, bold, new, fresh, you know, things you haven't maybe heard yet. And from like my personal opinion, right now, there's nothing hotter than being a South African artist in the music industry. It's like, we're hot. Right now, this is it.
Yeah,
So-
and there's so much stuff happening all the time.
Yes.
So, and in terms of like Point Africa's work, tell me a little bit more about them.
Well, Point Africa, we are a charity organization. Our founder, which is called is our main guy. He basically had the vision for Point Africa. We've done a little bit of charity work here and there. We've dealt with orphanages. We've done photo shoots, but like photo shoots that has a bit of a twist with awareness, like we've recently done in this year, a photo shoot for xenophobia awareness. So we're trying to connect with the youth as well, trying to bring in a lot of people, trying to change the mindsets about charity just being charity. It's actually a privilege to help others out. And Point Africa was more than like willing to hook up with these guys.
Sure. So, Kona, tell me, people that want to attend, give us the details.
Details. Okay, there's an event page on Facebook, 21st Century Creatives. If you have trouble, you can. Do you have your phone number?
Mind you, on Facebook. So the event is 21st Century Creatives. So we can find all the details there.
But I mean, like even Point Africa's on Facebook, Point Africa's on Twitter, Point Africa's on Instagram. So there's like,
there's no excuse not to find you.
Yeah.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much for coming into studio.
Thank you for having us.
It's an absolute pleasure. Do make sure to go check out 21st Century Creatives happening on the 25th of October. Right now, Eon went to go and look early in the week at the Palestine for Solidarity exhibition. Let's take a look and see what he got up to.
So I'm at St. George's Mall in Cape Town, and this is not just your ordinary art exhibition. This is Express Your Solidarity for Palestine. Let's have a look and see what exactly this creative, yet beautiful, yet artistic journey of art is all about. So with me is Marguerite Moon, one of the magnificent artists, truly creative, here at the Express Your Solidarity for Palestine. I mean, tell us more about your journey at this fabulous exhibition.
As you know, a group of artists went to Palestine to go and see the political landscape, just visit there, see what is happening for ourselves, and then come back and make work about it. So this exhibition that you see here is the result and the energy that resulted in this exhibition. Yeah.
So basically what you've seen in the Palestine and your journey there, it influenced your work of art.
Yes, it is what we see, what we saw there, what we felt there, what we experienced there, and it is a lot. It was a very difficult trip, a beautiful trip as well. We felt so welcome, but it was very tough to see the situation in Palestine, and our artworks are trying in some way to convey a little bit of what we saw there. It's trying to find a different way to speak about the experience there in art. So.
Now tell us more about this specific exhibition. How long will it be running and until when? I mean, when will the last day be?
I think this exhibition is running until the 29th of November. Today at the opening we're having performances, but towards the end you'll be able to view the performances in the video room until the 29th of November.
So with me is Rose and Adam, the creators of The Hall. What a magnificent piece of art. What was the inspiration behind all of this?
The Wall comes from my recent trip to Palestine with the tour from the Institute of Palestine in South Africa. Adam and I created this work as a metaphor for cycles of oppression and quite literally the Israel apartheid wall that divides Palestinians from Israeli settlers. It's quite simply about how oppression is a fundamental building block of our society. You are born either as the oppressor or the oppressed, and as these discourses continue, cycles never end. So what we do is one of us stacks bricks onto the wall and the other person packs them away, and the wall maintains a constant height, and is it's inescapable to end the process.
Exquisite yet elegant. I'm absolutely blown away. Breathtaking is merely a word to describe what I've seen today. From me, Jan van Diemen, that was Express Your Solidarity for Palestine.
With us to chat about the Palestine for Solidarity exhibition, I have artists Marguerite and Ricardo and curator Anis. Welcome, guys, to Our City on the Town. So Anis, tell me a little bit about the curating side of the exhibition and the history of how it all came about.
In June this year, we invited those artists, 7 artists together, to visit, to tour Palestine as a political tour. And and there we actually connected on the matter of Palestine, and we thought about what shall we do. And after we came here, we thought it is time really to develop an exhibition about Palestine. And and then we took it on, and in no time it was up. We have the artists had a great experience, or let's say a rich experience, that everyone was coming with a few ideas, not only one idea too. So we took it from that it's a powerful experience they had, and it's time to exhibit it.
So from what I understand, it's not just though exclusive to Cape Town though, this whole movement.
This invitation is for South African artists and also non-South African artists. And we this time it will be we have this exhibition at in Cape Town, and then December it'll be in Johannesburg. March it'll be Palestine or England, and then May one of them, and maybe after our plans we go to New York.
So Marguerite, you graduated from Michaelis last year, and you have some of your work is being exhibited. Yes. Tell me a little bit about what inspired your particular work and how you came to be involved in this particular exhibition.
One of the girls that studied with me at Michaelis, Rose, is also one of the artists that went to Palestine with us, and she was involved with Anis in this project, and she told me about it, and I applied for it because I felt it was time that I needed to see for myself what it is like in Palestine. And my artworks that I developed for this exhibition is based on my experiences in Palestine. It was a very difficult experience, seeing for oneself what the situation is over there and the hardship people go through. But it was also a very beautiful experience on the other hand, because people were extremely welcoming, and it was great to meet people and not just hear the word Palestinians on the TV and radio, and see for oneself. And Ricardo, tell me your experience having gone over there. Did your perception change about what you've heard via the media and now being back here?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, experiencing the whole thing is a totally different story, because we exposed, of course, when you watch TV, you exposed all the time to issues in the world. Then when you go there, you really understand it. And when you are with the people and they speak about it, you really you don't have a judgment, you totally open. That's why then you have a full understanding of the whole thing.
And tell me a little bit about your work that's on show.
Right, I've been, actually I overworked. I have a few paintings and a collage, and I've done 2 performances, and I also edited the videos of our tour. And one of the performances, which for me was the strongest one, it was like I wrapped myself in barbed wire. You can see little scratches and stuff. And then I freed myself, and this barbed wire had a lot of roses on it, so it was a beautiful picture in a way. I called it a sweet thorn. And then after I freed myself from the barbed wire, because that's where humanity is going to. There is no way we're going down, we're going up. To free ourselves, you know. Yeah.
So Anis, how has the exhibition been received so far?
I consider it a successful exhibition in terms of attendance. People came and media came. And also for us, for the artists, it's time to get together, unite together. We between the time we decided about it and we implemented this all together 1 month.
Sure.
Yeah. So it was a good time to come together. It's for me as a creator, it was successful to bring the artists together, for sure. And then it make us like a family. And this exhibition is belong to all of us. It's not only one artist.
Well, thank you so much for coming into studio and chatting about something which is really important and which people can view till November, I'm correct? Yes. The date is?
29th.
The 29th of November, and it's being exhibited at?
It's being exhibited at IPSA at 118 St. George's Mall in town.
6th floor. Yeah.
Sixth floor.
Thank you so much. So that's all from me today on Our City, but stay tuned because Kanisa is going to be letting you know what's happening with our local gig guide and interviewing comedian Lord Coupling. Welcome back to Our City on the Town. It's that time of the evening where we showcase you some of the events that are happening around the mother city. In studio, we do have Lord Coupling, but before we get into what he's about, we're going to go back just to inform you on some of those gig guides that are happening, well, rather, events that are happening in Cape Town. Franschhoek Open Festival happening down in Franschhoek. That's coming on the 23rd and the 25th of October 2015. It will be showcasing 10 gardens, and also there'll be one tasting and also some free entertainment for you, so you want to get yourself down there. The event will start at 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Friday and will be 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Saturday. And what's going down, Andre the Hilarious Hypnotist at the Theatre on the Bay in Cairns Bay. The event carries on from the 20th till the 31st of October. Andre celebrates 20 years of being in stage, so do get yourself down there. The event will start at 8 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. and it will cost you 100 to 170 to get you in. Cape Town International Kite Festival comes your way at the Zandvlei Nature Reserve in Muizenberg. The event happens on the 1st of November and also on the 31st of October. It celebrates 21 years of its existence, and it will feature live entertainment, free kite making workshops, and also full stalls will be coming your way. The event will cost you 30 Rand for a general ticket, and it will be 10 Rand if you are 10 years and younger. And the last event for our OC on the Town, Giselle at the Fugard Theatre. The event will be happening on the 15th of November. It will feature a performance by choreographer Yuri with the ballet piece, and it will be screened as live music by Adolph Adams. So that's all the events that we have for you from OC on the Town. And as I said a bit earlier on, that we have Lord Coupling in the house, a comedian, first of his kind in OC on the Town. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great being here.
So tell me, why did you join comedy?
Because people need to laugh, generally.
Okay.
But also, I enjoy being on stage. I don't know, it's just fun for me. There's nothing like it.
Oh, okay, cool. So what inspires your comedy?
Everything. I'm from Nyanga, right? So I see a lot of stuff around. Like, I don't want to say generally, because I cover everything. I could be talking about some granny that I saw needing assistance crossing the road, or I could be talking about a guy I saw being robbed, anything.
Okay, anything. So just life experiences, what's going on up there. Just putting a bit of humor in there.
Yeah, just bringing life to it, I guess.
Okay, so what is your target market? What are you focusing on?
I could be at a gig, right, with a 15-year-old, black or white, somewhere in the CBD or Khayelitsha or the northern suburbs. I guarantee you they're gonna laugh.
Okay, that's cool.
So I take it everywhere.
So how can people get hold of you?
You can catch me on Facebook. It's Lord Coupling, LORDKOLPING. Got me spelling together. You can catch me on Twitter as well. Same name, Lord Coupling, at Lord Coupling. I post my gigs and whatever I'm up to.
Okay, thank you so much. But before we hand over so you can take over the stage, do ensure you join us on our social media platforms. We are on OC on the Town on Twitter and also OC on the Town on Instagram with an underscore after each word. So from me, Kanye Sakluna, I'm out and I'm going to hand over to you.
Usam, that's great. So my name is Coupling Mbumba, right? And I was born in 94, but I like emphasizing that I was not really born free. because I was born on the 24th. I mean on the 25th of April. Now, as we all know that the year 94 in South Africa only started on the 27th of April. So I experienced about 48 hours of apartheid, chief. I was there. Remember, I was around. You know, I enjoy doing gigs in the hood, man. It's always fun. I miss it when I'm not there. Because girls from other places, they're different. Like when I'm in the CBD, girls are always like, OMG, oh my God, he's so hot, did you see him? When I'm in the hood, OMG automatically turns to YNC. You no more on the tune. Umbonile. You again, you. One more thing that I hate about girls in the hood is that they're not confident in their weight, man. You know, I saw this girl the other day. I was in the mall and she was trying on a dress and she was asking me, excuse me, so how do I look in this dress? In my head, I was thinking, how did you look before you got into the dress? Exactly. Embrace however you looked before you got into the dress, because it's made of cotton. It's made of fabric, not of hair bags or bioslim. So you're still gonna look how you look before you got into the dress. You know, simple stuff like that. You know, and having came a long way from 94 and apartheid and all that, I think to move forward as a country, we need to start making some multiracial kids. You know, you go to Khayelitsha, you find a guy named Thabo van der Berg. You know, you go to Stellenbosch, you find a Mariki van Nxumalo. You know, that would be great. That would be great as moving forward. You know, from Father Dibs and everything. You know, I think Father Dibs, Nelson Mandela, rest in peace. You have to say that, it's tradition. You have to, like, he could say anything and get away with it because he's Nelson Mandela. You have to understand. Father Dibs could switch up a speech, man. He could be like, never and never again shall it be that we do not have resident workers in Qunu. Never and never again shall it be that the ancestors of the Batembu tribe do not have any booty twerking going on. Like, he was that guy. Father Deebs was that guy. He could just switch up anything to be anything, you know. Also like music. I listen to music a lot, you know. I like Susan particularly by The Soil, you know. But I don't know why they would like to be missed by Susan. That's a fun song, Susan, Zundi Kumbule. But I don't know why uzofuna ukukhunjulwa nguSusan. I mean, ungakhunjulwa ngithandaza, ungakhunjulwa nginoni, okanye uMatsidiso. uSusan ufuna ukukhunjulwa nguSusan. Nah, baninzi abantu abanikhumbula komuvango, but you know, it's fun, man. It's fun seeing how we came a long way as South Africans. I remember in 2010, right, we had the World Cup and it was fun, it was great. And then there was the FIFA scandal, right, when Sepp Blatter was he was accused, of bribery, right? My initial thought was, finally, white people in corruption, about time, comrade, about time. And then they were asking everyone, what happened? And they asked our president, and everyone was involved. Like, Mr. President, how did you acquire the FIFA 2010 World Cup? And he was denying everything. It was like, World Cup, here. I was there. I gave a speech. No, consult Nelson Mandela, chief. I was not involved. I was not there. Oh, you can't. I forgot you can't. That guy, he's not. And then they went and asked Simphiwe Tshabalala. Simphiwe Tshabalala, you scored the first goal of the FIFA 2010 World Cup. How did you score that goal if you were not there? And Tshabalala was like, my brother. The only goal I remember scoring during 2010 was against AmaZulu. I was not involved. I was not featured. You can ask those German guys, you know. But it's always fun, man. It's always fun. Before I get off stage, you can catch me at the 21st Century Creatives event. It's happening in Orbs, Trenchtown. Cover charge, I think it's $40 or something like it. I'm not sure. A lot of creatives from all over Cape Town. I'll be telling jokes as usual. Or hit me up on social media. My name's Kolping Boomba. Thank you. You have been great. I am grateful.
Gabby earlier on spoke to some of the performers that will be performing at the 21st Century Creatives on the 25th of October. So they're here to give you she's here to give you a taste of what is it that you can expect at the event. So I'm going to hand over to you so you can just give them what is it that they should expect on the 25th of October.
Thank you very much. It's called Jealous. That's the name of the song. I'm jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. Oh, I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that ripples through your clothes. It's closer than your shadow. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind. Oh, I wish you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back and tell me all you found was a heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. I'm jealous of the nights I don't spend with you. I'm wondering who you lay next to. Oh, I'm jealous of the nights. I'm jealous of the love that wasn't here. It's gone for someone else to share. Oh, I'm jealous of the love. I wish you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back and tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without